Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm SamuraiT-X and I'm Solid Snake. Welcome to part 2 of Cody Atkins' testimony. Well, let's see what he has to say about what he saw. Yeah, I had my camera in me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. It's still Samurai. He goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. He's still Samurai rules. Well, that was a okay testimony. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination? Well, that was a quick cross-examination. Testimony. Let's press about his camera. So why didn't he use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Alright, let's press on that. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? This person, the bad guy, stopped moving? Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. That does not kill anyone, a samurai slap. Wait, I don't even remember samurai slapping. Since when do samurai slap? He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Now I'm gonna press him harder. No, that was questionable what he said. Samurai chop, samurai slap? That does not kill no one, the samurai slap. When you have a weapon, you wouldn't think about slapping anyone, would you? No. You'd use it to kill them. Exactly. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yeah, you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated that he saw quite clearly. No, but we object. You know as well as I do he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. Exactly. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fights, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can't figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer? We have for certain that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Well, I'm not saying he couldn't watch it or he was watching something else. I'm going to show evidence because he recently said he's got a new camera, so he was probably he was probably looking at his camera trying to snap a picture. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? His camera. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received his camera, see? Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye! What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing not to picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anybody's hiding more than that. I haven't testified it, but right, here means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hatkins testify once more. Sorry. Well, very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not so sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Let's continue with the cross-examination. Alright. Now press Pops. Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness. Testify. Yikes! Alright, let's talk about him escaping the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? So I held up my camera to take a picture. Press. Go get everything out of this kid. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. Okay. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. Okay. That's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him hard. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody? Listen up, Cody Hatkins. I know what exactly happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hatkins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? Yes, please do. Press on him more. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's on about. Well, I did actually find something. Why would he delete pictures? How would he delete pictures? Yeah, why would he erase it if the Steel Samurai won? And like he's got every battle with the Steel Samurai in this book. Shall we present it? I guess we should. Yes, we should. Because he said he's got every victory of the Steel Samurai in his book, so why would he erase the pictures? Something must have happened to the Steel Samurai. Cody! What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What is it you told me then? The flashback of him telling him about going to live performances and saying taking Steel Samurai, the wins. See? Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that she would just erase it. What did you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called The Path of Glory, Path to Glory, sorry. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Atkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle of the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all these pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Yes, it is very odd. And plus he's erasing them, so something happened. Hold up, Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way! Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. I think we have too. I think I did have too. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. I'm not going to give any spoilers because I have gone up to this case, so I'm going to just go on and think. Tell them, Phoenix, tell them what the truth is. I'm just going to give a logical explanation. Mr. Wright, explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture of the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased all the photos he took? Well, the photos weren't blurry, and he said he erased them. He said he erased them, so it's not really a mistake if you erased them. And could it be the Steel Samurai didn't win? Well, I'm gonna pick it because that's the only way he would erase them. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth, the bad guy defeated Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses, and he's stuttering, so he probably did. He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take the picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order. Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Wow! God, he's crying. So it's true, Cody. That day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Wow, okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai foot fell down. Then he didn't move. Wow, calm down, man. Oh man, you made him cry. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Well, we know Jack Hammer was the victim because he died. We can't say there's no victim. So that means, could it be the Steel Samurai was the actual victim? From what we reviewed, from what Cody's been saying about the Steel Samurai fell down, there's only one choice about Steel Samurai. And if he didn't move, that means the he was the victim. That means he died. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and laid still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Oh, Jesus. So you're trying to say Jack Hammer basically did the unthinkable? Order! So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this victim, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? Yes, we did. Yeah. See? Ah. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Will Powers to take his nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Me what? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. No. Yeah, this is it. Looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. The photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? So certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know in that photo. Wait a minute. We know that's, studio, this is the Esme studio, but that gives it away. This does not look like a 1. They said he got murdered in Studio 1. To me that looks like a different number, and there's only 2 studios. That looks like that number is number 2. Even though it's not 4 and the Steel Samurai is in that question. I don't think I think it's just this number. That number shows it's number 2, so present. Your Honor, look at this. I see, a gate. May I draw to your attention the number on that gate? A number? Ah, yes, well it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edros sees where I'm getting it. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's where the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder actually took place. Studio 2. Since the photo says Studio 2, Cody actually gave us vital evidence, yeah? So that means it was all a cover-up, really, to be honest. So someone obviously had the time to move the dead body into to Studio 1. Here at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate from the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Oh yeah. No film was done there. The path was blocked. During the murder, the path was blocked. So, yeah. The path in the trailer was blocked. During that time, the path was blocked at 2:15. So how could he get there? He must have did it earlier. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, actually, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Man, this video is actually going on long. But I'm still going to keep it, I'm not going to cut it down. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now that the day of the meeting was held in that very trailer, there was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. So could it be one of them did it? Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. That the person that the security back saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer for some reason stole the sealed samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Madness? Yes. Sparta! I'm joking. Jack Hammer was the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did this so he could cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. Well, what's this bottle? This bottle says sleeping pills, so that's our evidence. I would cut the video here, but might as well continue because we're getting to the end of this. But we have proof, because the bottle says sleeping pills as I showed you. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now they're so surprised suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right though. Here's my proof that Mr. Hammer stole the costume. An empty bottle. It labels reads sleeping pills. Let's present it. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this one on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? Defendant Mr. Powers spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicion, yes, but there was no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Oh no, if I have an idea. Fingerprints on the bottle. Why? Because, well, that's the only way we can find out. Now examine Mr. Hammer's body because he did not eat it. You can't examine Mr. Hammer's body because he's not the one that took it. And if he did take it, he would have been the one sleeping instead of dead. So I'm going to kill him dead, but Mr. Hammer's the one that probably did it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Huh? I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hadget's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Still, samurai seen by Miss Oldback may have been the victim Jack Hammer. See if the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2. And those in the trailer didn't have the time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the same samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Whew. Very well, the court is adjourned. Phew, I thought we was a goner.
October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. That's kind of raised suspicion on Mr. Will Powers after we found the real murder place, Studio 2. So now, the court is now adjourned. We gotta wait till tomorrow. We gotta continue our investigation.
Whew. That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair. That's all that counts.
I thought seriously we were about to go home in about I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. Me too.
Really, Bubs? You both seem so confident.
Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back then.
Me too. Dead?
Oh, of course we're kidding.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Alright, thanks.
Hey, Sniffy. To be continued. That's probably the longest Ace Attorney video I've done, but I couldn't cut off the atmosphere. I didn't want to do cliffhangers. If I did do cliffhangers, you will probably have a go at me, but I'm not going to cut this video. I'm going to leave it. So when we come back, folks, we will continue our final investigation. This is it. Our final investigation. Investigate more. Until then, thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.